Good show, right?
Yeah.
Best class. It was the best class. And I say that because 20 years ago, I actually took a stand-up comedy class. I thought it'd be a great way to overcome my fear of public speaking and meet a guy. It wasn't. My mom was there that night. She's sitting right here in the front row, and I'm pretty sure her anxiety is like all the way up, because on the night of that final showcase 20 years ago, I was so nervous that by the time I got there, I'd had 3 beers, 2 fruity drinks, and the bright idea to start my set pretending to be a stripper. So when my classmates, my friends, they're not my friends anymore, when they pushed me out on stage, I shimmied, I let my sweater drop off my shoulder, I looked out at the crowd and said, oops, wrong show. But I'm happy to say, for my mom's sake, that I've matured. 20 years is a long time. I've overcome my fear of public speaking. I no longer find it necessary to calm my nerves by stripping for strangers. I also come from a very large, very loud Middle Eastern family. Grew up surrounded by hugs and hummus. And even though I'm 4th generation, the roots were really strong. Like, my grandparents spoke fluent Arabic. My parents could understand Arabic, and I know a couple of swear words. So when my husband and I met, about 15 years ago, it was a little bit of culture shock. You know, we had the loud Middle Eastern family and more subdued Scottish roots. So think Dances with Wolves meets my big fat Greek wedding. One family trying to live in harmony with the wild. One family is the wild. And I remember the first gathering that I went to at my in-laws. We walked in the door, and all of a sudden, all the guys gathered in a corner, or like huddled together. I'm like, well, that's odd. And then I started to hear whispers of things. Is it smooth or rough? Is it straight or curved? Hey, Dad, show me yours. And I was like, what the hell is going on? So I walked over. I kept a fair distance, but I walked over and said, hey, guys, what's going on? What are you talking about? And then with these sheepish grins, as if they'd done this before, they all turned around at the same time and whipped out their pocket knives. Still not over that one. So I love yoga. I'm a yogi. I'm doing yoga about 10 years. Any yogis in the crowd? Yogis. Oh, because you probably got turned away when I didn't get turned away. So there's things that they don't tell you about yoga when you first start. You know, they promote it like find your zen, it's peaceful, calming. They don't tell you all the crap you have to get through in order to get to that place. So like I go to class and then I leave feeling more unsettled than when I came in. And when I asked one of my teachers about that, she just looked at me and she was like, oh, I know, isn't it so yummy and delicious? I was like, delicious is a large cheese pizza and a glass of Chianti. Not the bile that I feel coming up into my throat. Right? And she's like, that's all your stuff coming up, and you have to let it go so you can have freedom and peace. I was like, it's a whack job over here. But I'm not one to back away from a challenge, so all right, I'll sit with that. So I sat with that, and stuff came up, you know, like, you're not good enough. You're not smart enough. 20 years ago, you really blew it at that comedy show. And that's when, in that moment, I realized stripping for strangers is so much easier than yoga. That's all I got. Thank you.